should I look for in a class or a voice coach?
Oh, that's a great question. You should look for me because I'm awesome. No, I'd say you should look for in your coaching or a class. Definitely, I would want someone who's working in the industry, either as a voiceover artist or like doing what I do, which is engineering or and casting. Someone who spent a lot of time around voiceover, who knows the current marketplace, the current industry. That's important. Somebody who is, I would find people that are passionate about it as well. You'd be surprised. I've heard stories. You would want to make sure, I would say it's important to make sure that you have training in a place that will not only teach you techniques and the application of those techniques, but that will also have you performing those techniques in a professional studio environment. Do you hear how I spaced that out using my voiceover skills? Because that's important, because you're going to be ultimately performing in a professional studio environment. So the sooner you get the lay of the land performing for and taking direction from a director in a vocal booth with a professional mic. I mean, so for my students, sometimes it's game-changing just for them to hear themselves on a $1,000 mic. They're hearing themselves in a way through their headphones that they've never heard themselves before. Almost like it would be like if you'd only ever seen images of yourself in blurry photographs and in standard definition television, and then all of a sudden you were looking into a mirror. It's like you can really hear every part of your voice. I would highly recommend finding training that will give you a variety of different styles as well, that will expose you to the many different types of voiceover that the industry has to offer as well. Because the one thing I've found throughout the years is that not all people are great at all parts of voiceover. There are different people, and they have different strengths and different passions, and they gravitate towards different styles of voiceover. So people that work in narration, that would be, someone who was a born narrator, but they don't know it yet. If they were just working in a class that only ever exposed them to commercials, they wouldn't necessarily ever find out that they were really great at narration. So having a well-rounded curriculum that exposes you to as much of the voiceover industry as you can, having professionals who are currently working in the industry, because the industry is always dynamically changing, so that you're going to want to make sure that you have people who know about the current trends, what's in, what's out. It's important. And also a professional studio environment. I would say those things are extremely important. The only other thing I would mention too is, and I think it comes with those training you being professional in the industry, is that you want to make sure they should be talking about it like a business and putting that whole business mindset at least on your radar. I know early on when I train people, it's not a business class. I want to make sure they know how to perform as a voiceover talent. But once they start getting their legs under them, I want to make sure they also know that they're looking to start out in a business as well. So those are the main components I would say to look for.